The following is a presentation of RoseNet TV, an internet TV channel for the borough of Madison, New Jersey. Madison officials had quite a treat last Halloween. When removing the cornerstone of the old 1903 firehouse in the course of its demolition, they uncovered, of all things, a time capsule inside. The approximately 2-foot long capsule, crammed with 80 artifacts, was tucked away in a small compartment in the cornerstone. The capsule included not only several artifacts from 1903, but also many dating back to 1877, the year when a major fire swept through the downtown area, damaging several downtown buildings. Back then, Madison was a village within Chatham Township, and it did not have its own fire department. The fire sparked a call to action that eventually led to the formation of Madison's fire department in 1881. Notable amongst the artifacts was an original poster dating back to 1877, announcing the public meeting that led to the formation of the fire department, as well as numerous newspapers from that era. The artifacts, and the newspapers in particular, offer a glimpse of what daily life was like back then. The newspapers show that people in the late 19th and early 20th centuries were not spared from the advertising Americans complain about today. Like this ad for a cruise line, and like this business card, which featured the unique touch of advertisements of other local businesses on the back. The time capsule was a pleasant surprise for the volunteers of the Madison Historical Society, who thrive on new historical information about Madison.
Well, I'm surprised all the time. I expect to find something under every rock in Madison eventually, but it's always interesting to see what they've put away in the past for use in the future, and that's really our goal as well. We save things even now for the future.
I think it gives an excellent cross-section of things from the community, some kind of unusual things with a little bank with coins in it, and not really sure what significance that had, but and the coins are not anything extraordinary. So I found that, to me, the most interesting was reading the newspapers from 1877, where the way they worded things, and you actually had to apply to get electricity in Madison.
The find is, of course, significant for the current day fire department as well.
We've always had a strong bond with our forefathers in the department, and I think this helped to strengthen that connection.
Perhaps the most interesting artifacts from a historical perspective were the pamphlets of previously unknown Madisonian fraternal organizations. The fraternal organizations were given Indian names, revealing some new information about those times and creating some new questions.
We really didn't, because those associations don't seem to be around now, and why they were chosen, why the Indian connection.
The time capsule also contains some rather poignant and personal mementos.
We do. There were 4 coins left by Stewart Burke. He was the caretaker of the firehouse, the 1882 firehouse. He left some coins for people to have a drink in his memory when the coins were found. And there was also historical significance to those coins. They had historically significant dates. 1881, when the fire department was formed. 1882, when the first firehouse was built. 1903, when the second firehouse was built. So, that was pretty neat to discover that as well. The first key to the original firehouse in 1882 was there. A horseshoe from one of their favorite horses was included in the time capsule.
At the same time, for the fire department, it answered a few questions about some historical pictures hanging in the firehouse.
We always thought that was the beginning of a parade. There's bunting in the picture. Everybody's all dressed up. What, in actuality, what it is the cornerstone laying ceremony in 1903. They got to a certain point in the building, and it was time to lay the cornerstone. So they had a big ceremony to celebrate the occasion.
The effect of the time capsule is sure to provoke more discussion and thought about Madison's history, a topic near and dear to many Madisonian hearts.
So, from everything that we find, even if it's one thing, you get 10 questions. And it's a fascinating process. I'm pleased that this was given to us, and we hope that many other people will give us items that we can display or just find out about. Adds a lot to the history of our knowledge of where we came from. And as our mayor says, you have to know where you came from to know where you're going. So.
The time capsule artifacts will be on display throughout February at the Madison Public Library. For more information, contact the Madison Public Library at 973 377-0722 or go to www.rosenet.org. You have been watching a presentation of Rosenet TV, an internet TV channel for the borough of Madison, New Jersey. Rosenet TV is a private enterprise operated independently of the municipal government of the borough of Madison, New Jersey. Any views expressed herein are solely the views of Rosenet TV and do not represent the views of the municipal government of the borough of Madison.